We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to break up here through key resistance levels, which we broke down in yesterday's video, doing a full transition on 42 vision, and within today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bull indicator at 8:45 a.m. and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 400% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen, within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY continuing to break out back above 410, almost erasing all the losses from earlier this week and back up to key resistance levels. And we're going to break it all down here, what the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators are showing. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run idea was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bull indicator at 8:50 a.m. and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 300% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen in the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area to the rip area, as I stated, after going from dark green to white with red borders. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY under a bull indicator here on the 30-minute at around the 407 area. And that was a critical area of resistance where it acted like support the last time it ran up. And I stated in yesterday's video, it was a key level to not ignore, because it was resistance yesterday, and that's where things took off under a bull indicator and inflow crossover to the upside. And that's exactly how things panned out here with a bull indicator. Found support there again when it pulled downwards before the opening bell. Inflows were above, bull indicator around 407, and it ran all the way up to 412, finding resistance at the same area, guys. Back on Thursday of last week, that's what happened, and today it had that momentum, and we talked about why we were watching if these inflows can hold up, pull up higher, cross over, and not just that, but also here on the 1 hour, because the inflows were picking up towards the bell and also after the bell, right? Crossed over, full strength and got a bull indicator here around 407.67. Not that far off of the last time a bull indicator popped up, and inflow crossovers were pretty strong. And it slowed down right around the same area of inflows, which was around 5.1 to 5.2, and I stated that was something to not ignore. So I'm going to share with you guys the key levels I would watch going into next week and why this slight outflow here is going to be something critical to watch going into the next trading day and the volatility that is to come, right? So pretty big move here. But if we zoom into the 15-minute, we can see that a bull indicator popped up yesterday around 405.54. The inflows crossed over, and in the aftermarket hours, it crossed back again. And going into today, it was back above, no bear indicator, pushing up higher. It broke above 407, which was yesterday's double resistance at the opening bell, and afterwards in the middle of the day, broke above it, and the next resistance above that was the 409 to 410 area. Both of those broke through, and it headed up towards 411 with full strength and momentum from the dip area yesterday. Double bottom here, and I talked about how that double bottom effect, if it could hold that support above 403 and 405 and push away from it, it was going to be critical to watch how these inflows reacted as well. And here it is happening, right? So that is what we want to not ignore. And now here towards the end of the day, outflows are beginning and they're getting pretty close to the midpoint. And this is what's going to be crucial going into Monday. Could these inflows stay above, switch from red to green, and pull back up away from the midpoint to continue to reflect the strength into the charts, guys? That is something I would not ignore here within the volatility, as it's still under a bull indicator. Because if these outflows cross over, that could quickly start to roll over into the 30-minute, into the 1 hour, and possibly have a bear indicator pop up, canceling that bull indicator from yesterday at around 405. Now, when you zoom out back towards the 30-minute, we could see here the bull indicator in the full transition from the dip area to the rip area. And what are the key levels I would watch going into Monday? Well, the first thing is support, guys. And it found support here in the middle of the day at around 410, 24, 26 area to be exact. I would just round that down to 410 as the first critical support level if these outflows were to continue and pull downwards. If it crosses the midpoint to the downside and outflows start to dominate, the next support level below that would be the 408 area. That's going to be a crucial level as well. And if that breaks, then comes 405 once again, being a very critical level to the downside. And if those outflows cross over, it could possibly bring down the 1 hour as well. So that's going to be crucial. Now, to the upside, if these inflows can continue green, stay above the midpoint, and if they can pull further away to the upside, away from the midpoint, and this bull indicator continues to hold true here from around 407.70 and start to test new resistance levels, well, the first resistance is up here at the 413.85 area, where things rejected near that area today at around 413.75. And if you want to round that up to 414, you can. That is the first level of resistance I would watch in that tight area. And the next level above that, based off the history of the chart, where the last bear indicator popped up, would be the 415.50 area. And then above that, I would watch back up towards 418. That's going to be crucial and critical based off the history of the chart when you come all the way back to several weeks and months ago, right? So that is crucial here, where it rejected up here 418, and it got pretty close to it earlier last week at around the area of 417.70. And excuse me, actually that was this Monday, so not that far off, just a few days ago, right? About a week ago. So something to not ignore here are those key levels to the upside. It's going to be crucial for this inflow and outflow to slow down, for the inflows to pick back up and turn from red to green, stay above the midpoint, and continue strong here on the 15-minute, pulling away from it. You could see here live as I'm doing this video, it was sitting sideways, and now it's pulling down closer towards the midpoint. If that crosses, this weakness could start to reflect pretty quickly into the charts, possibly even having a bear indicator pop up. And if that weakness rolls over to the 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1 hour, it can have a larger impact on possible weakness. And there you see it again, live in the charts, actually leveling off. So outflows right now versus inflows, there it goes again, are fighting live here within the charts in the 15-minute right now in the aftermarket hours between the 412.50 to 412.70 area. So that is something to not ignore. These are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and these inflow versus outflows, I will be watching them very carefully, guys. And if it's your first time coming across the channel, check out the link down below. Join the community. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to get you equipped with the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of these markets. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.